Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and it's Monday, February 27th. Tesla is completely dominating brand loyalty in the US, and it's largely because electric cars are taking over, and Tesla basically is the electric car market in the US right now. A recent study already showed that Tesla has the highest customer retention rates in the US, but now a separate study from S&P Global is showing that Tesla now dominates brand loyalty. They write, quote, "On top of its overall loyalty to make recognition, Tesla scored repeat wins for highest conquest percentage and alternative powertrain loyalty to make. The combination of active return-to-market consumer base and majority share of battery electric vehicle sales were contributors to Tesla's loyalty performance this year. However, the brand's resonance with ethnic consumers was a key driver in its recognition of loyalty improvement and diversity retention." Now, the report only categorizes two where Tesla did not come out on top within the study, and they were overall loyalty to manufacturer and overall loyalty to dealer. Now, since Tesla only has one brand under the manufacturer, that one makes a little sense, and I think we all know why, that it did well or didn't do well in dealer loyalty. S&P also notes that it comes amid the overall decline in the average loyalty within the overall auto market. Tesla has updated some of the language around its full self-driving beta program following the NHTSA recall. Overall, it just seems that Tesla is putting in more legal protections within the wording. On the support page, Tesla admits that the full self-driving beta can sometimes break the rules of the road, which is something that anyone who uses the system already knows. But the biggest concern for Tesla owners seems to be Tesla qualifying the system as Level 2 driver's assist system. Now, Tesla has always qualified it as such, but some users are voicing concerns that they believe that the automaker is saying that it will always be Level 2. Now, the company also confirmed that it has stopped its expansion of the full self-driving beta program until it propagated the recall update. Now, in Electrek's take, this doesn't really go against what Tesla has already established in the past. Under the beta program, Tesla is trying to circumvent a lot of the complications and regulations that come with anything more than a Level 2 system. But the goal is to use this program to eventually take it out of beta and become a Level 4 or 5. Now, the fact that Tesla has had to clarify the wording in an eye-rolling legal charade is really nothing terribly surprising. But the program's mission and pathway hasn't really changed. Tesla announced that it has achieved a new production rate milestone at Gigafactory Berlin, which is now producing 4,000 Model Y vehicles per week. After starting production late in 2021, Tesla originally wanted to achieve a 5,000 a week rate by the end of 2022. 2 months after the line for that goal, they are now at 4,000, which is still pretty incredible. That puts Tesla's annual capacity at Gigafactory Berlin at about 200,000 vehicles, and they're getting fairly close to the original goal. When they do get there, that will be where gross margins start to improve, and the factory starts to weigh less negatively on Tesla's overall gross margin. It also means that Tesla will likely start to look at deploying other production capacity, such as other vehicle programs at the plant. Originally, Tesla talked about a Model 3 production line, but it's unclear if that is still on the table. Eventually, Tesla plans to produce over 500,000 vehicles per year at the site, along with battery cells to support that production capacity. However, they recently slowed down battery production, so it's not clear if that's going to happen in the same place at the same time. A Tesla Cybertruck prototype was spotted with a new black tonneau cover as the electric pickup truck is starting to look more refined, getting closer to production. Over the last few weeks, we've seen more and more sightings of prototypes for the Cybertruck, making it less of a Bigfoot encounter and more like a rare breed of dog. Every time we see a new prototype, we try to see new features that might wind up to production, and today we saw a good look at the truck, which appears to have a new black cover over the bed. Since others don't have this cover, and the other ones were actually a lighter color, it seems like it's less of an accessory and more like actual design. Could be a hint that the final version is around the corner. Nissan has made a strategic decision to ramp up their efforts in the electric vehicle market worldwide. Although, as a Japanese automaker, they seem to be including electrified vehicles, meaning hybrids as well. So, the Japanese automaker is now planning to release 27 electrified models, but this does include 19 new electric vehicles by 2030. and it's going to have an electrification mix of 55% of its total sales. In addition, Nissan is forecasting higher electric numbers in 2026, anticipating 98% of sales in Europe, 58% in Japan, 35% in China, and 40% in the USA. That Japan number is very likely going to include a lot of hybrids. So, I think that the 19 new electric vehicles would be a very good thing. It seems that the first Nissan Arias are hitting the shelves in the USA after about a year of it being hyped up with the media. U.S. customers are gearing up for the first VinFast EV deliveries, slated to begin this week. As we approach the big day, VinFast has marked down the VF8 City Edition lease pricing. This comes after they announced earlier that they were offering new promotional pricing on the purchase of the same vehicle, down $3,000 directly from the company. And of course, this also follows the news of Tesla's price cuts, which have had a significant impact within the industry. So, for a lease, the VF City 8 Edition from VinFast was initially priced at $599 per month for 24 months. But now the VF8 Eco trim is available for $399 per month for a 24-month lease with $5,174 due at signing. In my opinion, given that VinFast previously unraveled a very convoluted battery rental plan some time ago, I'm a little scared to get into the final details and figure out if this is really a good value or not. Fisker Incorporated shared its fourth quarter and full year 2022 results, and unfortunately a big goose egg makes the headline. Now, despite a report of operational costs that were better than expected, Fisker also reported 0 customer deliveries for the year. This past fall, the company was reporting over 62,000 reservations for its flagship Ocean SUV, with production output projections surpassing 42,000 units in 2023. Now, the chase began a few weeks after Fisker's third quarter report, when it officially kicked off the Ocean production on time in Austria. They did so with contract manufacturer Magna Steyr. They were a little bit late and didn't really slide into home base for their first deliveries within the year. Aside from that, Fisker said that it saw better than expected operational costs, with the spending at $702 million instead of the projected $715 to $790 million. Fisker's cash and cash equivalents totaled $736.5 million, and net losses were $170.1 million, equating to 54 cents per share. Now, Fisker also reports that they have built 56 EVs to date, and that the company relayed that it remains on track to produce up to 42,400 EVs this year in 2023. So far, with that 56 number, it doesn't sound terribly impressive. For their second vehicle, Fisker says that the working PEAR prototype is already undergoing aero testing and is expected to deliver well over 300 miles of range. It still anticipates that it will be able to launch this PEAR vehicle with a base MSRP of $29,900. Whenever that may be. The Chevy Blazer EV was spotted for the first time in the wild. General Motors has been teasing fans with the promise of an all-electric Blazer since the first announcement at CES last January. The first images of the 2024 Chevy Blazer EV Undisguised surfaced online over the weekend ahead of sales beginning this summer. Chevy's electric Blazer is expected to play a pivotal role in GM's transformation to an all-electric future, and they say it'll be part of providing EVs for everyone. In today's community comment found on YouTube, most of you thought that the reported spotting of a Tesla-looking prototype vehicle in China was not really from Tesla. Some thought that it was from Mazda, others thought it was a prank, some thought it was another Chinese company directly copying Tesla. I will say that if it was Tesla, it would be rather odd on a few notes, but then again, Tesla has done some very odd things in the past. Truly, the Trailblazer is destined to be on the path of unpredictability. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.